Is it yoga?
Home. Bacon.
In this state, we will be under the shower of cosmic energy.
Chanting of a mantra. Or standing on your head. This can't be. Is it not thinking at all? It's putting your mind in a blank trance. I should try that. I don't know what to do. What is it?
Yes, Robbie, you're in the shop.
Am I in the shop?
You're in the shop, man.
You can lay right here.
Get the sleigh right across.
The
Yeah.
first question I ask, is what is meditation?
I think it can be trying to clear your mind of all thoughts, or it could be focusing on one.
I find meditation somewhat hard. I don't know, the hyperness in me finds it very hard to settle down.
So
joke.
meditation for Danilo might be, quiet time, but meditation for you could be, I don't know, pacing your apartment just thinking. Because that's what it is for me, actually.
Pacing my apartment thinking?
Do you have to be quiet to meditate? That's an interesting question.
I think that's an individual standard as well. Like, each person would vary. I have to be in a room completely silent without even the ability to have a TV on or a radio on. So
Meditation is almost just kind of like pondering something, like thinking about something.
And I think, just focusing. I think of meditation as just focusing.
One of the things other words that I associate with meditation would be stillness, calmness, peacefulness, focus, just to quiet yourself and quiet the atmosphere. But the times I have been able to put myself in those places, it's been very rewarding.
Luke 2:16-20. So they hurried off and found Mary and Joseph and the baby who was lying in the manger. When they had seen him, they spread the word concerning what had been told them about this child, and all who heard it were amazed at what the shepherds said to them. But Mary treasured up all these things and pondered them in her heart.
Mary kind of made a space for these things, She treasured them, she stored them up. She was like, she noticed that there was something important about them that she needed to pay attention to. And so she made a place for it. That's kind of like what we're supposed to do with God's Word and with God's voice in our life, is notice that there's something that God's trying to tell us that we need to hear.
I think that's a great point, just on the idea of intentionality as well as focus.
Times where I've been able to really connect with God in meditation has been in nature.
For me to get focused, I require a delicate balance of order and chaos. So I guess my biggest stumbling block is just the appropriate environment.
Like, there's morning time when you're best able to do it. Obviously, we all trying to meditate while you're about to go to sleep, laying in bed, right?
It's a great time.
Yeah, get about 8 hours of meditation that way.
I find it easier in the morning when I do find time. There's probably truth in saying without the proper meditation in the morning, you probably stand to not have a great day.
I find the opposite to be easier for me. Like in the morning, I can spend time reading or prayer or even journaling. But I find it easier at night to kind of reflect or to have some things to kind of meditate on.
I had all these stresses and all these anxieties, and meditation just pushed all that back.
Is there an overlap, do you think, between meditation and worship?
Both meditation and worship, he does reveal himself in those types of places.
Are we going to be introduced to this concept and advised to do it as something that's useful? And if so, what does that have that's any better than prayer? it seems to me it wouldn't be as good.
Let's go to the source of wisdom, the Bible. How to use our minds is certainly God's will. Romans 12:1-2 says, "Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Then you will be able to test and prove what God's will is, His perfect and pleasing will." So we need to have God's mind to know His will. Not a blank mind, but His mind. Meditation involves concentrating on God and His Word. Psalms 119:99 says, "I have more insight than all my teachers, for I meditate on your statutes." So we need to focus on a biblical principle, seeking understanding. We also need to meditate on God to help us overcome sin or weakness. When we meditate, we do 3 things. 1, we review His thoughts. 2, we repeat His word. And 3, we reflect on Him. These are my thoughts of meditation.
Don't hesitate to meditate.